She's not wearing any shoes.
Of the friendship of a lifetime. All right, bye.
Oh, Tahiti. Oh, like paradise. You know what else is paradise? Yeah, here and far away. Yeah, you would love that place, man. It's beautiful. Yeah, they got $5 in every corner. They got high highs. Yeah, we take the picture? Okay, all right. Yeah. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, all right, see you later.
现在咱们的中午
It's real rich.
Transform into a famous historian. Look at me, I'm a famous historian. How do we win? MMA Dickinson. Look at me, I'm Andy Dickinson. How do we win? Everybody party. Who's the king that rock? Makes your body pop. Who's the king that makes you go? We not stopping, never know. Who's the king that makes you move? Who's the one that boom, boom, party, rain or shine? Who's the king that keeps it fly?
What's in the bag? You heard me. What's in the bag? You're gonna find out the easy way or the hard way.
Houston, we have a problem.
Looks like you chose the hard way. Scan this backpack when you get inside. Reveal to us its location. Try coming on GPS. Yeah. There are heroes out there. I'm looking at many of them right now. But one thing you all must remember is that within all of you lies the true power. Within all of you lies the true hero. The power to be friends. Good luck out there. Let's roll. Bumblebee, disconnect from Apex Legends. Gotta search for Starscream. Let's roll.
Pardon? Was that your question or was that her question? It's your question? That's a good question. How old do you think Blue is? I know you don't know, that's what you're asking. I was just saying you should guess. Deductive reasoning. How old do you think Blue is? Okay, she's getting pretty rowdy. I don't know what's going on with her. How old do you think she is? Oh? 2 months is a good guess. How about you? 2 months? What about you? 2 months. What about you?
Whatever your imagination can come up with, we can build it in our sound stages. Now, for those of you that are familiar with the show called Superstore, they film right here to your left. They have Cloud9. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the show Superstore, it's a workplace comedy about a family of employees that work in a mega store. Here's a look of it on your screens. It's brought you Despicable Me, The Secret Life of Pets. They also brought you The Grinch, which came out last Christmas, starring Benedict Cumberbatch. He does the voice of the Grinch. Soundstage 44 is where we filmed for shows like Crossing Jordan, Parenthood for 6 seasons, and The Good Place, filmed in there for their Tom Cruise, Eddie Murphy. But these are production offices now, so many writers, producers, directors. This is where they come to work every single land. Now there's one office I like to point out, 5195. This one right here. It used to belong to the master of suspense, Alfred Hitchcock.
Lou said he could move into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a shrine, a museum. Very exciting, just to know.
Now it looks like they're filming in Baltimore. Right, look like any major city in the world. New York, Chicago, San Francisco. We just decorate them to make them look different. So you, the audience, would never know the difference when you're watching it on screen. But right there, that's Brownstone Street. Jim Carrey lived right there in Bruce Almighty. Praise the dog!
I'm in the shower!
He's like that. Now this courthouse, we also changed its appearance to look different for other productions. This was seen as Grand View and Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt. Even way before Back to the Future, this was used in the first episode of The Twilight Zone. There's an episode called Where Is Everybody, where a man wakes up and all of a sudden no one's in town but he. We can decorate this area to look like a different time period. Now all these buildings around us are not even real. They are what we call facades, or practical sets, meaning they have subscale infrastructure so we can do scenes inside and outside of them. Many productions filmed here, like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, American Ninja Warrior on New York Street that we're on right now. Now we love to pay homage to our monster movies. And coming up on your right-hand side, we have a beautiful mural painting here, done by Tristan Eaton. And it's still in production. We're going to be finishing it up very soon, in the next couple of weeks. Paying homage once again to our monster movies like Frankenstein, Dracula. And the reason why we can do that, because our camera only sees with one lens. We, as people, we see with two eyes. We can see depth perception. So it's much better to do it, use that effect when you're filming. Now, if you look at your screens too, we have other areas like lamp posts at traffic, including Biff's car over there. If you're looking for the DeLorean, that's at the Peterson Automotive Museum here in Los Angeles. Also, right next door to that, the Flintstones. That came out 24 years ago. Also, right next door to that, we have the rides from Too Fast, Too Furious. The latest chapter, Fate of the Furious, broke global records at the box office. And right next door to that, the Gyrosphere from Jurassic World. Notice how the glass isn't there. We added the glass later on. When you're filming glass, you're going to have a reflection. The camera crew, everyone's going to be in the shot. So to get around that challenge, we just add it later on using CGI, computer-generated imagery. We also have this tank here from Transformers. You don't want to take that into battle. That is not a real tank. It's not made of metal. It's made of plywood. Easily movable from one location to another during the filming process. If you have Megatron and he crushes the tank with his foot, just add metal sound effects in post-production, and there you go. It's very convincing on the screen. Sound play. Why is that cage empty? Oh no, that's not good. Sing a few of the words. Now you do see a few trees on your left. Believe it or not, those are not real trees. That tree stump right there, that's made out of foam rubber. It's a foam structure. And we use those as set pieces inside of our sound stages to decorate the inside to look like the rainforest. Now we do have many other effects in Jurassic Park films, like weather, rain and wind. Here in sunny California, we don't get too much rain here, but if we ever needed to film, all we do is just create it ourselves.
This is so cool. Why?
we're going to take you to a section called Old Mexico. Welcome, everybody. It's a pretty nice day in Old Mexico. Oh.
Claire, look over here. So they're creating them.
I hear thunder. I see lightning. Uh-oh. When you have thunder and lightning, that means you have to have rain. 3, 2, 1. Now if you look above you, you'll see how we're doing it. We're using sprinklers. They shoot the water straight up. It falls down naturally, giving the illusion of rain for the camera. All that matters is what's inside the rain and looking through the camera lens. We can also add strobe lights for lightning, speakers for thunder. We even make the raindrops slightly larger so they appear better on camera. I love the rain. It's so relaxing. You can sit next to a window, read a book, you know. I don't know what that rumbling noise. What is that? Oh no, guys, we gotta. Oh, this is not good. We got a flash flood here. Everybody, brace yourselves. Look out! Now, for those of you still wearing your 3D glasses, that was real. Not a real flash flood. Thousands of gallons of recycled water released from tanks at the top of the hill. It was used in this movie here, Big Fat Liar, starring a band of mines called Johnny and Frankie Muniz.
You can't outrun a wolf, kid!
Yeah, look at that.
Hey, you're the funny
Now this other section of Old Mexico was also used in productions like Criminal Minds Beyond Borders. Not so just like that. We are taking you into the Old West. We're taking you to one of the oldest sets of Universal Lot 6, Lawrence, Texas. Many Hollywood Western stars hosting down this street: Audie Murphy, Clint Eastwood, Kirk Douglas. Who is currently right now 102 years old. He turned 102 December 9th, which last a couple months ago. Now the reason it got its name, Western suit, like this. We used a lot of Hollywood illusions to make those stunts look real. The fights were very carefully choreographed. We also used a flimsy breakaway material in the windows called candy glass. There it is, right there. If you ever see a scene where someone's hit over the head with a bottle, same material.
Afterlife? Come on. I've never ever seen this.
You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now, straight ahead, they are in production for a show called Home and Family. So I'm going to hop off the microphone because
están filmando ahora. Sí.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now we're in a real soundstage. We're asking everyone to please remain seated. This is used in the show Bones. Wait a minute, hold on. There's a slash camera. I wouldn't worry about that. Whoa. Hold on here, guys. This might actually be the big one. Oh no, car 3, look out back there.
Ah, la puta que lo parió.
All
Oh, is everybody okay? All right, we can head out now, eh?
No.
Everybody else, 8 points for the person who won. You'll see the facts we used in that same episode of those right here. As Wisteria Lane. This is where the Desperate Housewives lived for 8 years on ABC. Now, some practical sets are more developed than others, having their own upstairs, downstairs. Some even have full functioning kitchens and living rooms. And it gives our producers much more flexibility when filming inside of these houses. To your left, that's Susan's house. Terry Hatcher lived there. On your right, that blue house, Bree, played by Marcia Cross. Your left again, with the red door. That's Lynette's house. Lynette, played by Felicity Huffman. She lived with her husband Tom and her 5 kids in that house. Although that's not a real house, that's just a facade. At the very end of the corner here, as we turn, Edie Britt's house, which later became Renee's on the show. Renee, played by Vanessa Williams.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
Now, where Edie Britt used to live, they are now currently using it for a new show called Abby's. Stars Nellie Morales, and it's a sitcom which is created by Michael Schur. Also, this area right here was used in so many other productions. Classic TV shows like Matlock, Leave It to Beaver filmed here. The house to your right, the purple house, that's the Monsters house, 1313 Mockingbird Lane in the 60s. We also filmed here movies like Why Him, starring Frank Weston, James Franco. Pitch Perfect 3 filmed here as well. Here's some of the productions that filmed on Colonial Street, including The Burbs, Tom Hanks. We're just passing through. We don't want to cause any trouble or anything like that. Oh, no. Oh, let's get out of here, guys. One of the most colossal sets right next door on the Universal lot, the set of War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds was directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Cruise. This is a real 747 Boeing aircraft. Now, after War of the Worlds, the same aircraft was used in other productions too. Father John Misty filmed his music video here, Fun Times in Babylon. Nicki Minaj and Rihanna filmed here for the music video Fly. Also, episodes from the show Community filmed here. They also do search and rescue training for dogs right here too, which is really cool.
You're under arrest right now. Ladies, just back up a little bit. I got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of this.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate.
Shaw traced us. House can't hold forever. Buddy, Roma, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all.
Getting to the end ball, running with the ball, and more easily killed. Steve.
That's right, folks. Good times. Get right up. Everyone's coming out.
This contains every medication that was lost. My headache's gone.
That's cute, Sarah. Should we go look at more things? You hot? Okay. Bless you.
You want the book that I have?
Ah, mira, acá está, mira, esto es. ¿Se acuerdan? Espera que está ahí.